Welcome to just a little late night stream while we're going ahead and winding down for the night. Oop, wrong button. Just wanted to play something for a little bit while winding down for bed. And after the fun we had earlier today with this, I absolutely am back on my little bit of focus in this game. Especially after opening that God pack earlier today. That was amazing. And I was so excited for that. But once this loads back in, we will have so many cards to open. I know we're only on day 12. However, we are at the point that we were able to unlock the next set of cards up. I will be fully honest, I do not think we will ever see a God pack in this game again. Hello, Robin. I will be your comfort, Froge, don't you worry. That is what I am here for. But one thing I made sure to do before we left, I made sure to put both of my high value rated 10 cards in this display case. Those are not for sale. Those are my personal collection. Also, I apologize if I'm a little shaky with my mouse. It is kind of cold, be it in the winter times. And, you know, frogs being cold-blooded, it's a miracle that I am not just fully frozen and hibernating. I'm just kind of like fully embracing, like, yeah, I'm a frog. I think that's fun. Do I need to start putting furry tags on my videos, you think? What's up, bro? Oh, I will definitely buy that for 103. That is good. Good soup. We love good soup. A Froge. Yeah, I don't think it would hurt. Poof! Oh yeah, I guess this guy is buying that graded card. Furries are nice though. A lot of the community is full of just absolutely loving and supporting people. And it is wonderful. Like, if you had to take a guess, I am a pretty big fan of Barley the Burr. We'll go ahead and update that with a couple of furry tags. Oh, hello. Also, as you can see here, we're up to $2,000 now. Someone bought one of our really good cards. I also want to make the record clear. Do not inherently judge a group of people based off their community, though. Because sometimes the community can be vastly different than the people in and part of it. Oh, jeez. I'm dropping things. I still don't have a good setup for Twitch chat in particular. So I'm trying to find a way to set up my phone so I can see Twitch chat while I'm streaming. Sir, this is behind the counter. Skadoot, you don't work here. I don't know why I just got so aggressive on that. I'm sorry. money. I gave him way too much money back. No. I love this game. I love doing this. This is a wonderful time. Money. There we go. I also more than likely will not be streaming for too long, as I do in fact have to work my day job in the morning. I'm not super looking forward to it, but you know, here we are. We do what we can with what we have. I will buy this card for that much money. That is an excellent price. So here's the real question. Well, okay, obviously, never mind. I need to stock up on a bunch of things. Hold on. Tabletop. Go ahead, buy 2 boxes of those. We'll go ahead and get 2 of these as well. And then here, we'll go ahead, buy 2 of these. Let's just go ahead, get the license for the big box of these. And the license for these. Yeah. We'll come back to that. This one purchase will give me enough to purchase all the things I was just trying to buy, but also nice. All right. Here, I'll check you guys out in a little bit. Here's what I actually want to do with this. We'll set that there. Excuse me. Nope. I always accidentally open my one thing, the card album. Just to do one of those. Oh, geez. Okay. I got a little too ambitious, a little all at once. I forgot I'm running a business here. Sure. Keep a penny. Keeping a penny would never harm anyone. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do, because I don't have storage for things yet. I say yet. We'll go ahead. Games up there. Shit, wait, oh. This is fine. I also need to buy another shelf. Wee. Okay. Anyway, let's price these up. Go ahead. Honestly, let's just do one of these to start with these. I think I'm good on these cards, but we'll still stock them up because I know we were running low. I also think it is very possible I am out of the plushies. Oh, I don't have space for that right now. This is another one of these. This is, we'll put there. I know the people who are trying to check out won't leave, but I'm not worried about buying cards from people right in this exact juncture. You know what? Sure. We are running a successful business. Do I have space for this up here? No, I don't. Okay, no, we're good there. We're good there. Sweet. And then let me buy a box of the plushies just to have them and stock those back up. Hold on, folks. I will get you guys checked out momentarily. I have not hired employees, and I don't think I will. Because I don't want to have to pay people. Not in the bad sense, just in the sense of I need to keep my business afloat. And it is cheaper to run a business by my lonesome. Oh my goodness, sir, that is a lot of cards. Fair enough. See, they're buying the new cards before I even have a chance to open any of the packs. What if some of those are like god packs off the rip? I have to open this one. It will be a god pack. Guaranteed. Nope, but look how cute this little guy is. I love that. Ooh, that's a cute card. Alright guys, once everyone is out of the shop and done making their purchases, which of the card packs do you think we should open? Because high key, I just kind of want to open a bunch of card packs to hopefully get things that we can send in for grading to make good money. Because I've kind of decided that this card holder is going to be all my graded cards. Like this one here. And like I'm just going to move the 7 over onto this side too. And then this over here is just going to be my normal cards that I'm just selling loose. But we have blue packs, we have yellow packs, and we have purple packs. Which packs do you think we should open? Purple? We do a bunch of purple. Love doing purple packs. These are the brand new ones. They in particular are, is it not going to say on there? It's not going to say on there. I think these are the epic packs. Or these are the legendary. Because I know blue is basic and the yellow is rare. I heard Bowser being a problem. Poor little man. He's a little silly goofy and knows not what he does. He has nothing for a brain, I think. Open another handful of the purple ones, and then I think we can do a box of the yellow and a box of the blue. Cool. Alright, yellow box. Card worth up to 600. Then once we finish opening all these packs, we can go through and find the kind of like best and highest rated ones that we got and send them in for grading. Because grading only ups the price of them. At least from what I've seen so far. And, oh, actually, I want this blue box. see what we have that we could send in for grading. I think this one for sure, the like $600 one, because I feel like we'd only stand to benefit from that. Honestly, I think maybe only those three. And let's just pay... Let's pay for the extra, like, fast shipping. So that way we can hopefully get them in time before we need to stop streaming for the night. And I do want to go ahead and select this. I know it would put us at negative when we start the day, but that's okay. We can make it work. We will make $20 in no time. Oh, the purple is epic. That's what it is. And then I think red is legendary? It's been way too long. Oh, I see someone out there who is probably waiting for his dose of deodorant. Which, both the machines are still okay on that. So many blue packs, actually. I should just keep opening blue packs. I bought way too many of them for this juncture. Ooh. Ooh. Is this a lesser god pack? I love that. Like, it's not as insane as the rare art or full art foil god pack we got, but a pack with all silver edition, almost all of them are foils, I think, if not all of them. That's a pretty dang good pack. I wonder if maybe they didn't update that increase the odds of certain, Ooh, look at that. One full art. Cute. I'll have to remember to clip that later, because we love getting packs of all the same type of card. You know what? Sure. I will accept it for that amount of money. No, that's not that many. Sir, if you wanted to sell me something, why didn't you ask while you were standing at my counter? Oh, 32.74, not 30.74. I can't read, apparently. I guess who said frogs needed to know how to read? Just as long as I'm doing what I need to, right? As long as I get from point A to point B, I don't think it matters if I do a poor job of reading while approaching point A. Also, if anyone is curious, the current background music is courtesy of Chill Pop, I think, if I remember off the top of my head. I'm not fully awake. Chill Hop, that's what it is. I do have a link to them under my About tab, because it is important to give credit where credit is due, as I am not a musician, nor do I have the means to make my own music for stream. Especially because we're a little small frog, doing my best in the, I'm not going to say big city, in a city of sorts. But I think it's also more accurate to say I live in practically a cornfield. But, you know, I feel like that describes about most of the Midwest. It's just, here's this giant cornfield, congrats you live here. I'm also not saying that in a negative way. I'm just saying, I grew up surrounded by corn pretty much. Let's see, Discord. Oh no, why aren't your messages sending? But it looks like I am being pretty much summoned. At the end of this day, I will end stream, as it is important to get rest for whatever we may need. I will figure out why it wasn't letting you send messages, so I don't want you to worry a little head about that. Oh, nope. I was off for a second there. But that's okay. I forgot how sort of slow a day in this game goes. I thought I had a lot more time than I did. But hey, that's the whole point of wind down streams. We're just winding down. But let me see here. Oh. Hello, how can I assist you? Cool. Here. I shouted you out. I don't know if maybe that'll help resolve the issue of your messages not sending. But here we are. I wonder if it's a Twitch thing. That maybe they're having a weird. Because it is kind of late. However, let me put some cards out for sale. I think any card less than like $50 at base value is good to just put out to sell individually. But if it gets above 50, I think it's a good idea to go ahead and get it graded. So that way when it comes back from grading, it's worth significantly more. What's up? I think I'll decline on the trade. I should trade cards with someone at some point in time, but usually in this game they're always asking to trade for things I don't have. But I also don't know if rejecting the trade impacts me negatively in any shape or form when it gets down to it. Let's open another handful of cards. Okay, you're back. Welcome back. Bye. That could be something I could play on stream. There's gotta be a way. I know we have essentially the setup to do, like, I think it's AV cord to HDMI into the capture card. I could probably play Wind Waker on here. Would be a fun time. But I don't have that card you're asking for. I would love to buy this card, or trade you for this card, but I don't have what you want, my friend. Thinking about it, I actually don't know if I've successfully traded with anyone in this game. Another handful of cards. Oh no, that is really weird. I wonder if there's just like a technical thing going on with Twitch right now. Everything on my side of it looks okay. Especially given, you know, you're a moderator. So that is something I can definitely look into. Ooh. We love getting full art cards. Honestly, we love getting full art cards in general. Ooh, earlier today I was talking about how I almost have the full set for Eevee Grove in TCG Pocket for Pokemon. And I did actually get a SIR that I did not know was in the set, and I'm pretty pumped about that because I have all the SIRs for the evolutions. Yeah, I'll make that trade. Cool. But I was missing Espeon. What I didn't know, and I feel a little silly because I should have assumed this would have been the case, there is also an SIR for Eevee. So I did get an Eevee SIR, and I'm really excited for that. But I am working on setting up a binder in that game for like my Eevee cards. Because one thing I'm also super happy to have, I have, oh, whew, they ate a lot of our card packs. Oh boy. Oh, I don't think this guy's date is showing up. Because it's closing time. Imagine getting stood up at the card shop. Oh. I almost feel like that would be worse than getting stood up at a restaurant. Because at least at a card shop, you would be able to relatively easily just kind of sit there and like look at things. But in a restaurant, you're kind of stuck. Like, you can't really go anywhere. Like, if you're there, you have to order a food, and then you're stuck waiting on that food. I don't even know what I'm really talking about right now. Alright, my friends, I will let you guys pick. Same choice as before, the yellow, purple, blue. Which set of cards should we open a whole handful of before we end the day, save, and end the stream? Yellow. From the box or from the loose packs? Box. This box. Boop, 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 boop. Cool, cool. Boop, 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 boop. 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 This might be the last pack. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh, Dewfrost. Nice. Sir, buddy, I feel bad for you. I don't think she's showing up. Do I end the day with him still in here, or do I pick up the table so he's kind of forced to leave? Because I just feel bad. You know what? Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. It ain't much, but since you're not getting box from anybody else, here's a box for you. Enjoy. Free of charge. There he goes with his box. Oh, he left the box. He didn't appreciate her. That's a shame. Who hurt him? Oh, this wereaboo is so cute. So, so cute. This is my best friend. What should we name him? You know what? When we come back, we'll have a good name for him. An excellent name for him, in fact. I don't know what the excellent name will be yet, but we will have an excellent name for him. Well, thank you for those of you who tuned in. Gonna go ahead, go to bed. All of you guys take it easy. And not making any promises, but I have a feeling the next stream will be a tad bit longer, if not a lot longer. Night, everyone.